So I've been working on a lot of projects, and I have learned that sometimes things can get harder the closer you are to finishing. So let's talk about that. I spent a little time thinking about why is it that things can seem harder the closer you can get to the end of it, especially if it's a very involved project. And one of the things that I was thinking about that makes it hard is just the fact that you spent so much time working on it and you haven't gotten to the results yet. So after a while, it just can seem a little redundant and maybe even feel a little pointless or like it's not going anywhere, even though it is. But it's because you have not reaped the rewards of your efforts. You have not reap the fruits of your labor. And so that could be a little disheartening and make it mentally hard toward the end. Another reason why it can seem harder the closer you get to the end of a project is that you've done all the easy stuff already. And so now the only thing that's left is all the stuff that you put off. Yeah, because sometimes to get yourself going, you're trying to like think of what is it that I can do and keep myself moving. And so you would have chosen to do all the easy stuff that you could do, but at a certain point you have to do the hard stuff. And sometimes we've only left ourselves hard stuff for the end. And last but not least, because you have gotten so far into your project, there are new challenges that you have to face and overcome as you're getting closer to the end of a big project. And so that can make it pretty hard because sometimes you have to do a little more research. You have to learn a new skill. You have to do some more work to bring the project to a close. And you can just feel unmotivated to do that. But it has to be done. So now what? We realize we worked hard on something and it now is seeming even harder as we're coming to a close because we worked so hard on it, and all we have left is the hard stuff, and there are new challenges to deal with. What do? There's only one response to this. We have to dig in, push through, and see it through to fruition, because we don't want to let all of that hard work go to waste. You know, all that we have done to accomplish what we have accomplished, and even though we can't see the results that we're looking for yet, we have to keep going till the end. We have to follow through on what we're trying to do, because as I always say, your future self will thank you. And so we have to keep that goal in mind and realize that you're actually closer. You're actually closer to your goal than you ever have been before. So I want that to be the top of mind motivation for you to go ahead and get done what needs to be done right now. So I'm hoping that that helped somebody, because honestly, I have had to come to grips with this very realization for the things that I'm working on. And I just want to encourage you to, if you're working on something, just don't give up. You may need to take a break. You may need to step back for a few days or whatever and get that motivation going again. But if you just come back and finish what you started, I promise you it will be worth it in the end. So let's do this. And if this was helpful to you, please be sure to share it with someone else and leave a comment for me below. And I'll see you next time.